Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Franny, and today's video is a little different. It's pretty different. It's not anything crazy. I feel like I needed to make this video. It's so weird. Like, I've never sat here and actually talked about this before, and it's just very strange. I don't even know how to go about it. Like, I don't even know how to word it, or I don't know what I'm saying. I really wanted to make this video because I was inspired. Moral of the story, I was inspired by someone I feel like I can inspire others as well. And I'll explain more in just a sec. But before I start this video, I just want to make a disclaimer. Everything I'm about to tell you is all about me, what I've done, just me. It's all about me. I'm not telling anyone to go do this. I'm not telling anyone you should try this, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. But I'm just trying to inspire people in this way because I feel like I'm not the only one dealing with this issue. I am in no way a certified dietitian or trainer or anything. Like, I'm literally speaking out of my butt. Like, I don't know anything. Like, I'm not certified or anything. So I want to put that out there. I'm not a certified like doctor or anything, like nothing. Just to say, because I don't want people to be like, Franny, like you shouldn't be saying this, you shouldn't, whatever. Just putting that out there. Oh, and if y'all are wondering where my bangs are, they're pushed to the side. So my hair's split down the middle today, so it's fine. Okay, so just kind of like to backtrack a little bit. When I moved to LA is a place where you constantly are feeling like you have to keep up with the standard of what someone should look like, or be this way, or do this, or get this. Like, you constantly feel like you have to uphold this standard. When I first moved out here, I really felt like that. Like, I just felt like I need to be this way, I need to look this way because that's what everyone else looks like, or that's what everyone else is doing. Now I've just learned to kind of not care about it that much. I'm way more laid back, and I'm not constantly thinking about it as bad or as much as I did. When I moved out to LA, you know, I gained weight. Throughout high school, I was very active. I ate whatever I want, and I gained weight. And I know in high school too, like, not completely developed, but in high school I was fairly thin. I ate a lot, but was just very active. And so my metabolism just burning up everything I ate. When I moved to LA, I obviously wasn't as active because I wasn't playing sports all year round. I did gain some weight when I moved out here. It was just a little bit of it, like, I've just always been fairly thin. So when I gained the weight that I did, it was more of like a, whoa, I'm bigger now. I just felt like I wasn't healthy, you know? Like, I gained the weight, but I also wasn't working out, and I just wasn't healthy. Obviously, when you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, what's wrong with me? You know? And like, I constantly felt like I didn't look good, and it sucked. When I started gaining weight, I started just like constantly like putting myself on these diets. Like, I tried going vegan, I tried going vegetarian. And then the one diet that just really kind of stuck out to me, that I feel like I kind of stuck with the longest on and off, was the paleo diet. If you guys don't know what the paleo diet is, it is basically a diet where you restrict carbs and no processed food. It's called the caveman diet. So you're only eating foods that literally a caveman could go grab. A lot of protein, veggies, fruits, nuts. The paleo diet is just a really hard diet to sustain. It was something that I saw results, but it mentally really messed me up. Like, obviously, like, depending on health issues, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm talking about myself, because I know obviously sometimes people have to be gluten-free or dairy-free for certain things because allergy or whatever, you know, that's okay, whatever. I mean, I was doing it to lose weight, but I just feel like it wasn't healthy, restricting your body from just having carbs like that. Like, I don't know, especially me, like, with someone that I would eat a lot of carbs and then just completely stop. Constantly being on that diet, I felt like telling yourself, you can't have this, you can't do this, you can't eat anything that I wanted to eat. And then obviously there are days where you are gonna crash, where you're gonna binge eat. The days that I did eat bread or something, or like something that wasn't part of the paleo diet, I'd feel really bad. I would be like, Franny, you're disgusting. Ew, Franny, why would you do that? Like, why would you eat that? I started to get really bad, unhealthy tendencies and habits, and it just wasn't healthy what I was doing to myself mentally. Like, I would eat, and then I'd be like, why would you eat that? Like, you're not supposed to eat that, which is not right. Like, I should be eating what I want. I just started picking up that I started to get really bad tendencies and habits with eating, and I didn't like that. And I was just really freaking myself out about it. And I feel like when I get into something and I'm like, when I catch myself falling into a habit that I don't like, I feel like I can get out of it pretty easily. And obviously that's not the case for everyone. Like, it's a lot harder when you're in that habit and you're trying to get out of it. And you're constantly telling yourself something, and you're constantly looking at yourself and you're like, oh my gosh, like, I don't like how I look. You know, it's really hard. I just personally am able to kind of get out of it a little easier. I just always made myself feel bad every time I ate something like that, whether it was bread or processed food or just a sweet anything. I would just make myself feel really bad about, and it sucked. And no one should feel like that. It is mentally draining, and it is not healthy for your body body and for your mental health. Just, it's not healthy. So now the reason why I'm making this video. I was inspired by Camila Mendes. If you guys don't know who that is, she plays Veronica in the show Riverdale. I love Riverdale. It's an amazing show. I'm a big fan of it. So I recently started following her on Instagram. She made a post about her eating habits and her health. It was probably the most inspiring thing I have read in my life. Well, for me at least, like what it mentally did to me, and it honestly freed me from what I was doing to myself. So this is why I wanted to make this video. I'm gonna link the picture down below so y'all can go read it yourself. Basically, she said that about a year ago, she stopped doing crazy diets. She stopped dieting. She stopped doing things that restricted her from eating, like specific foods, or saying like, no, I can't eat this, no, I can't eat that. Instead of thinking about what you can't eat, she started just thinking about what she should be eating more and what she should be doing more of to make sure that she is healthy. So instead of thinking, I can't have bread, I can't have sweets, she's thinking, or in general, you should be thinking, I should be eating more vegetables, I should be eating more fruits, I should be drinking 8 glasses of water a day, I should be getting more sleep, which is what is going to make you healthy, give you that mentally healthy mindset. Reading that, I was like, what the heck? Like, it's just crazy because it's like, I never thought of it like that. Like, I have constantly thought about, I need to restrict myself from this to be healthy or to look a certain way. And you see, this is where it mentally messes you up, because you think restricting yourself from that is gonna make you look a certain way that you think is healthy, and it's not. It's really not healthy when you're constantly doing that to yourself. She started talking about that. She said that she was afraid that she was gonna start gaining weight, like eating whatever, kind of like eating pancakes or eating this or eating whatever she wanted. She was scared that she was gonna start gaining more weight, but she didn't. For the past 2 weeks myself, I have been living by that. It's the most freeing thing I have ever felt. Mentally, I feel so free because I'm not restricting myself of anything. I am eating whatever I want. And I was scared too. I was scared if I just start eating whatever the heck I want again, I'm gonna start gaining weight. And I have not gained any weight. I've been going to the gym consistently, like 3-4 times a week. I mean, I eat relatively healthy to begin with. Instead of restricting myself from not doing this and making myself feel so bad about eating like sweets or whatever, I'm just not thinking about what I can eat and just eating more veggies and stuff. So it's like, if I'm gonna have chicken with rice and veggies, I'll just try and have half of my plate veggies, a little bit of rice and chicken. And it's just like, if I wanna eat an Oreo afterwards, I'll eat 2-3 Oreos. I mean, you don't have to sit there and eat the whole freaking pack. If you do, so what? Like, it's, you know what I mean? Obviously, if you do it every day, then yeah, it's not healthy, but it's okay to eat whatever you want. And I think that's where it just mentally, I just feel so free now. That post inspired me so much. It's like, it's something where it's like, I never even thought of it like that. And I was like mind blown. And something else that she put in the post that was very inspiring was basically saying like, just eat healthy, eat clean, you know, make healthy decisions, but splurge once in a while. Like, eat what you want, but just try and make healthy choices. She said that like, we try to make ourselves look a certain way that our bodies aren't made to be looked like. Like, everybody's different. Everybody, not everybody, but like every person's body is different. You know, there's gonna be people that are bigger built, like they have bigger bones or more muscle or less muscle or skinny or thicker. Like, everybody's different. We're constantly trying to make ourselves look a certain way, and our body isn't supposed to look like that. It's kind of just accepting the fact that you're eating healthy and this is the form that our body's supposed to look like with a healthy lifestyle. And that was another thing that I was like, wow, like it's so true. Like, if you just eat healthy and work out, like your body is gonna look the way it should. I don't know, guys, like I feel like I had like an epiphany the past 2 weeks, just eating healthier. And I mean, like I said, I eat relatively healthy, but I just feel like I just had a completely different mindset on everything. It's just crazy to think that like I was constantly like beating myself up because I ate a pancake or like 2 or something, you know what I mean? Like, I would eat it and I would just literally be so mad at myself. And that's not healthy. Like, I just began having really unhealthy habits and tendencies and doing this and that. It's not good at all. People like Camila, her talking about stuff like that is amazing, because I know I'm not the only girl out there that looks at themselves in the freaking mirror and is like, ugh, I need to be more toned, or ugh, like I wish I had a smaller waist. Like, you know, I'm not the only person out there that does that. I know this is something that a lot of people struggle with, just because talking to friends or talking to people, you know, they're constantly thinking that. It's a completely different mindset, you know, when you think about positive reinforcement instead of negative reinforcement. Just in the sense of like, instead of saying what you can have, think about what you should be having more of, and then don't even think about what you can't can't have. Like, pretend that doesn't even exist. Eat what you want, but just try and eat more of this. Stay active, be healthy. Like, that's what the way you should be thinking, you know? The reason, like, and it's crazy because even, okay, so when I played basketball, I had different coaches growing up. And I remember one coach, you know, like when you play basketball, when you're practicing, you'd have a coach that would sit there and drill you. You have to make this shot, you have to make this shot. Or if you guys are doing a drill, the coach is counting the amount of misses. You know what I mean? I had a coach that instead of counting the misses, we had a goal. We had a group goal, and it was to make a certain amount of shots. So instead of counting the amount of shots we were missing, we were counting the shots that we were making, which is more encouraging, more positive, and it's just not as mentally draining and stressful. When you're constantly thinking about the shots that they're counting that you're missing, you're overthinking it, you're stressing yourself out, you're like, oh my god, if I don't make this, they're gonna count the other one that's missed. But when you're counting the ones that are being made, it just makes you like, oh yeah, like I need to make this, so like it goes towards a goal. I don't know, it's like so crazy when you completely switch your mindset to like positive reinforcement instead of like a negative reinforcement. I don't know, I learned that in psychology, in AP Psych in high school, and I remember it now, like I remember a lot about it. It's just better mentally, like it's not mentally draining, guys. When I tell you these past 2 weeks have been so freeing for me, being able to eat whatever I want and like being healthy and just working out more and just, you know, it's nice. I mean, I hope that this video inspires someone. It doesn't have to be thousands of people, that would be amazing, but if I can just inspire one person that is kind of dealing with the same issue that I had, I will be so freaking happy. That is one less person that doesn't feel the way that I felt, because I hated the way I felt. Thank you, Camila, for posting that. I mean, I doubt you're ever gonna see this video. Thank you. You are an amazing role model to people. Like, you inspire people. You inspired me and helped me to mentally change my mindset. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I hope it helps someone out there. I'm sorry if I was all over the place. It's not like I'm trying to do this out of like you feeling bad for me or anything. Like, that is not it at all. Like, I'm good. Like, I don't want you guys to think that I'm like super sad or like depressed or like really upset or anything. Like, no, it's just one of those things where you're kind of beating yourself up about it, and just constantly like, it's mentally draining for someone to constantly be thinking like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below on what other videos you'd like to see me do. Put those push notifications on so when I upload, you'll know exactly what I do. Don't forget, I'm going to be leaving the link to the post down below so y'all can go check it out. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!